Is the Sserafim's Yunjin okay? Carrots are personally keeping the protest truck business in business, and somehow Porsches are involved. I mean, of course, more updates on this scandalous Joshua situation. But what about Somi and Mingyu? 50-50 to appear on a broadcast, question mark, foreshadowing, and much more. So if you're interested in today's video, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also skip through to whatever timestamp interests you the most. Okay, so I've seen this video of Yunjin from Sserafim going around absolutely everywhere. So many iterations. So essentially during the group's 2023 tour Flame Rises, there's a part where they're all standing side by side and one by one they fall back. So we presume that they're falling back into a type of mattress, spongy material, right? But as we get to the last member, Yunjin, we just kind of see her legs fly up. So it's prompted a lot of people to wonder if she is okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the first video. Everybody's falling. It looks quite dramatic. And then Yunjin, her poor legs. But I also found it another interesting angle, so let's check it out. Again, everyone falling. We actually see them kind of bounce up, and then hers just looks a little rougher, doesn't it? As far as I know, she continued to perform for the rest of the night. Like, there wasn't a statement from her company being like she was injured, or don't worry guys, she wasn't injured, so I don't think it's actually a big deal. But yeah, it's interesting. It makes me wonder why, like, what makes them want to do stuff like that, specifically for concerts. This is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I see it all the time. Like, there's things obstructing the view, or just things that don't look good from every single angle. And I think if you're doing a music show performance, it's totally different. Like, go for it. But for a concert, there are just some things I wonder why they do it. If from every angle it's not going to look the same, it's not going to look good, and you're going to like spoil the surprise for a good chunk of people. I don't know. Because obviously from the angle that the second video is from, it's like it like spoils it, right? It doesn't look as cool in any sense of the way. But I guess in official footage, it looks cool. I don't know. I wonder why they do it sometimes when they do stuff sometimes. Should we read some comments? Let's read some comments from the first TikTok. Let me log in. Don't look. I don't know how to log in. What do I log in with? Oh my God. Do you ever enter a code and then like you're actually not entering it? The numbers are just going into an abyss, really. Okay, I don't know why TikTok's acting like I've never logged on this computer before, but never mind. Why did Yunjin fall like that? Is Yunjin alive? Help, what are they doing? This is so Fifth Harmony coded. Well, I think the mattress was not so far away, and Yunjin just fell with feet in the air. Poor Yunjin went to the back rooms. Bro, are her ankles okay? That looks like it would have hurt. I keep seeing comments about her ankles and I don't see it. Like, I keep watching the video. I'm like, her ankles, I don't get it. Let's see again. Is it because they think like they're falling higher than they think? I think the mattress is literally right there. So I think her ankles are fine. Her feet are just, you fall, pew. I think that's it. Debunked, I guess. I don't know. So let's get some updates about the Joshua situation. So previously we had talked about how fans were finding evidence about his alleged girlfriend, about how they had couple rings apparently, how they had matching bracelets, how he was like live streaming in her apartment apparently during quarantine. You know, they're finding all these things that kind of link these two individuals together. Now, Pledis hasn't come forward and confirmed anything, but this hasn't stopped people from sending protest trucks outside of Pledis Entertainment, basically asking Joshua to leave their group because of dating and lip syncing. You know, people think that this is a humiliating situation for fans, that this is a horrible thing to do to fans, that idols should be dating privately, that this never should go public, and that they shouldn't be so obvious about it. That from what I understand, fans, like Kane netizens in particular, seem to be like, yeah, we understand the idols date, just don't do that shit publicly, because we have an image in our head, like this fantasy, and we'd like to maintain that, and idols actively partake in that, and it should maintain the status quo, essentially. That's what I understand from it. But anyways, Block B's U-Kwon got brought into this somehow, okay? There was a lengthy letter written by a Joshua fan about his dating issue, and it gained some traction, it seems. The letter basically talks about how it's unnecessary exposure of an idol's private life, how it's deceptive, humiliating, and claimed that an idol is responsible for keeping their private life hidden from public view, because when a fan discovers a side to the idol that is different from the ideal image that has been drawn in their mind, they will feel that all of the affection they held for the idol amounts to nothing. So that's the letter that the fan wrote about Joshua's alleged dating scandal, a dating rumors that people seem to think are true, and sending protest checks and so on. Now, even this article says that this isn't a viewpoint that is shared by everyone. I see a lot of comments being like, K-netizens suck ass. And it's like, okay, guys, let's calm down. You think international stands are any fucking better? I have years of cyberbullying and harassment to show for that, but you know, stay on your high horse, guys. Seemingly in defense of Joshua, this one person quote tweeted this letter and said the following: "Why are you people going shit crazy calling this deception? The word deception should be used for instances like what Block B's U-Kwon did." In Joshua's case, it just became known because his love life was just a part of his daily life. So what are you going to do? Every time they pour all their money because they wanted to, and then demand their rights to abuse power all they want. So he actually saw this and posted it to his Instagram story saying, yeah, like, what? Now, it does seem this idol had been dating someone for 10 years during their career. In May 2022, announcing their breakup. And it seems they first announced that they were dating back in 2012. When did Block B debut? Block B debut. And Block B debuted in 2011. So from what I've read, he seemed to be the type of idol who did not participate in this type of a fantasy of, you know, like, I could be your boyfriend. Like, he kind of refused that image for himself. Despite being a second gen stan, I never really liked Block B. Like, I just don't know them. I know, like, Nalini Lala, their song. But if you do, let me know if you can attest to that part of his character. So Block B's U-Kwon got brought into Joshua's dating fiasco, with K-netizens responding the following: "U-Kwon indeed deceived the fans. What? He broke up with her? I'm more shocked by that. Of course fans are allowed to think they got deceived. Why would he post that on IG? Is he acting like that because his hair got pulled into this?" But for U-Kwon, since at the time Block B's image was kind of different from the other idols, they didn't have that friendly image to them, and they had a bunch of attitude issues. Also, the fact that his girlfriend was public, I don't think he deceived the fans. Why is he taken aback? Isn't he notorious for treating fans with the bare minimum all the time? U-Kwon didn't really deceive the fans though. U-Kwon didn't deceive anyone, alright? He was never trying to hide it. The fact that he posted this on his story and it's now spreading even more, what an embarrassment. U-Kwon is making this story blow up even more effing funny. But that is literally not it for the Joshua situation, because it seems even Japanese fans are also boycotting him. Japanese fans angrily boycott Joshua following his dating rumors. So it seems that they're protesting with their money by not buying any of his merch. So we see this photograph here of tour merch essentially, and you have image pickets. His little face here in the corner is the only one that doesn't have the sold out sign on it, going to show that people are not buying his image picket. Now, I don't know how truthful this is really, because if we go lower down here in the corner, we see, you know, Junghan's not sold out. The 8 isn't sold out. There's just a couple of members sold out. So I don't know how accurate that is to the situation. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But you can let me know what you think of that. Are we tired yet? Because that's not it. There's also on top of protest trucks. So the first protest trucks we saw are not the same protest trucks we're about to see, because there are protest trucks and Porsches going around. So it's not just the fact that they're sending protest trucks in front of Pledis Entertainment, right? Now they're parading protest trucks and Porsches around all of the companies surrounding. So why Porsches? This is funny as hell. I mean, the situation's kind of sad, to be honest, but anyways. Protest Porsches parading the streets in response to 17 Joshua's dating rumors. I do have to address something, because I feel like I got a little bit of heat from XOLs because I brought up Chen. People are like, what, you think Chen deserves to have protest trucks and being kicked out of EXO for having a child and a wife? No, I literally brought it up because it's ridiculous. And if you can't see that, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know where I said that it was okay to want to kick someone out for having a child and a wife and a life, but I never said that. I brought him up because it's ridiculous. The difference is one was confirmed and one is rumors. I'm just surprised people are going this far for rumors. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm digging myself a hole. Shut up, Angelina. Okay. So Chinese fans put together a project titled China Porsche A as a series of Porsches along with protest trucks cruise the streets of Seoul, starting from the Hive building situated in central Seoul to other major entertainment agencies, including SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, before rounding back to Hive. So they're basically saying that the use of Porsches is in regards to a rumor that he bought his alleged girlfriend a Porsche, which, what? Can you... Should we all just start throwing rings and friendship bracelets at him? Oh my God. So apparently what's written on the... on the protest trucks, it seems that they're saying that his MBTI is liar. Wait for it, okay? The L stands for Lovestagram. The I stands for idleness. Guess what the A stands for? This is literally like a bad K-pop group acronym name. A stands for a Porsche. And then R stands for rubbish. My goodness. Now from the pictures themselves, I can't really see what it's exactly said on the protest trucks because it seems to be different specifically from this image. But I presume it kind of... they have a couple of things that are written and it goes through. I don't know. Anyways, that's about it for the Joshua situation for now, but definitely not it for 17 members. I also forgot to mention the reason why they seem to be parading around different entertainment companies. Like rather than just having the protest truck in front of Pledis Entertainment like they did the first time, there was a comment I read where they said, you know, Joshua is the type to not leave the house without looking perfect. So surely if these protest trucks and Porsches are going around all these other entertainment companies, all of his peers and juniors are going to see that and he's going to feel embarrassed by this. Next up, we have people who think that Jun Somi is dating 17's Mingyu. So why would they think this, you might be asking? Well, there's actually a post that is full of dating proof, full of examples of their Lovestagram, of couple items, all that jazz. Actually, that's a lie. So really, it's just that they wore the same shirt. Literally, let's take a look. This is the shirt that Mingyu wore and posted to his Instagram. And then this is the picture that Somi wore with literally the first comment saying, is that Mingyu's cardigan in the first slide? So that's literally it. Like that's the proof that people have. The response to this one, however, is not very well received. First comment literally says, go away. I don't know if they're dating or not, but thinking about that couple giving a middle finger to fans and deceiving the fans by bringing her in front of everyone in a concert, Jun Somi is an ain't. What? I don't know about that situation. Even if they were, that bastard from the same team is getting beaten up because of his SNS right now. Do you think they'd make it obvious? Jun Somi invited Mingyu, the 8, and Uzi to her pre-listening party. This is where she took the photo of the bag. Oh, is it actually Mingyu's back? She released their picture together too. How many people is Somi cheating on? Of course, Somi with twice. But that's interesting. I mean, is this actually Mingyu's back? Now, of course, this post in and of itself features quite a few idols, and it's from her party. People are saying G-Dragon, Taeyang, Namjoon, Uje, Mingyu, Uzi. Can we find Mingyu? Let's take a look. Let's put the brightness up. Look for that white shirt, guys. Look with me. I can't find it. But because of this, because Somi seems to have so many idol friends in the industry, recently she had been hanging out with Hyuna. She just posted a reel with Giselle. People are saying, you know, she literally knows everyone in the K-pop industry. And I keep seeing the same comment that Somi is the 4th gen version of Jackson in fanfics. What does this mean? What was Jackson doing in 3rd gen fanfics? Moving on, so we have FiftyFifty to appear on a broadcast. So everyone is absolutely so excited about this. Congrats! I listened to Barbie Dreams and it was such a wasted song. Why did they do this? Ha! Finally, thanks to their amazing PD, they got to appear on the nation's biggest show as the legendary girl group. This will be so fun. This is a must watch. They're a rising girl group in society. Wow, look at their class. Oh, they'll hit Daebak. Congrats. You shocked me. So, actually, I mean, they will appear on a broadcast, just not in the way that you think. So the show's called I Want to Know. For those who don't know, this is like the Korean equivalent of 60 Minutes. So it's more of like a journalism show. So they're not going to be actively I'm not going to lie. When I first saw this, I thought like, oh my God, FiftyFifty are actually going to be coming back. And maybe they're finally coming to a conclusion with this lawsuit, because I also saw on my Instagram, my TikTok actually, an ad for their physical album. I think it was like a re-release or something. And it was an ad for you to buy their album. And I'm like, oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Anyways. We're going to end off with some comeback news. So we have IVE, who are said to have a comeback in October, but most importantly, they're announcing their first ever world tour. Show What I Have. I was so excited to see this until I realized they didn't announce shit. What? They're basically, I mean, of course they're performing in Seoul, but you're saying they're announcing their first ever world tour. Where's the world part? I don't get it. Where's the world part? I don't understand. Because seriously, if IVE comes here, I would definitely go see them. I've for sure. I have definitely fallen for IVE this year. And I would love to see them. I would also love to see New Jeans. I think those are the two groups this year who are actively promoting. Oh my God, did I just forget? I mean, ATEEZ is a given. ATEEZ, please. I didn't. You knew in my heart that I meant ATEEZ as well. Okay. Then we have Everglow, who released their music video teaser for Slay. And you guys are going to kill me. I know, but I cannot watch the full 30 seconds without pausing. Sorry. Wow. No, but seriously, Mia's short blue hair, I love it. Quite futuristic. Oh! It sounds so familiar and I can't put my finger on it. It also looks very familiar. This is so third gen coded. Oh my fucking God. I love it already. That is so third gen. You can't tell me. Everglow saw 5th gen's boring core and was like, not us. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds so familiar and I can't put my finger on it. But anyways, I'm really excited for that. Last but not least, aespa released these concept photos for their comeback Butter Things. And I have to talk about them because these are so beautiful. And honestly, this is enough to make me unstan K-pop. You might be wondering why. Because this needs to be a concept in a music video. Like, this needs to be a comeback. But I know it's a concept photo, and we're never gonna fucking see these again. And it's so beautiful and like fairy-like. And I would have loved a music video with this. But I know they're just teasing us for nothing. And I'm tired of K-pop doing that. I'm tired of concept photos. I'll just say it because it's beautiful. Look at her rings. Her rings are literally like a real life version of the animations we've seen in Kwangya. The earrings as well. Like, they're bringing Kwangya into their accessories and it looks absolutely beautiful. There's just so much world development that could be done. And I just know that Better Things sounds very much like an earworm. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I would definitely stream it. I just feel like we're not going to be building that world anymore, which is fine. Mize, put your pitchforks down. But I would have, like, it breaks my heart to see such effort put into concept photos and like, that's it. They're like a one-time thing. And maybe that's the beauty of them. But God, look at... I'm in such a loving mood. Like, this is absolute perfection. These photos are so beautiful and deserve their own music video and world built around them. And I don't understand why we're never going to get to see them again. Like, this is it. It's like Blackpink's concept video for How You Like That. That would have been cool as hell. I'm still not over that betrayal and the fact that we didn't get to see that in a music video form. The orange and the pink, these are colors that I absolutely don't usually love together, but it's perfect. The nails, the hair accessory. That hair accessory actually reminds me a little bit of that head ornament that Jisoo had in Kill This Love music video. Stunning. I mean, I didn't mean to not react. It's just that, like, you go from like these beautiful accessories to more minimal accessories. She still looks, I mean, it's Ning Ning, guys. Come on. She's literally my bias. Did Ning Ning only get 2 photos and everyone else got more? I need a close-up of those nails. I need a close-up of those nails on the other side of her head to see that accessory. Then these colors as well, just with the strappy heels, and you see the ornaments, like the jewels here, and the cutouts together are just so beautiful. And again, the nails. We need every single one of them to have a close-up with the nails because they're just so beautiful. I can imagine someone spent a lot of time on those. The blue is really not showcased in this photo, which I wish it was, because the way the blue matches with everything in this photo is beautiful. I would need a close-up. The nails are a little blurry here, but I love the idea. I love the idea. Of course, her face is the focal point. The stickers around her eyes, beautiful. This feels a lot more simple. There, we got the more, this one's much better. I love this one a lot more. The accessories are really in their hands. You see a little butterfly tattoo. I'm literally mourning the fact that this is all we'll get out of this. I mean, can we at least hope for like a concept video as well? I actually posted a short about how we have 3 comebacks on the same day. So Everglow, aespa, and Jihyo solo, and how it's a lot. And I asked you guys who you're most excited for. So I'll finish this video off asking you guys again who you're most excited for. In terms of sound, I mean, obviously we're excited for all of them, but in terms of sound that touches me the most, Everglow's probably my number 1 because it's just the most up my alley. aespa is number 2 because I do think it's an earworm. Jihyo is number 3 for me just because the song just doesn't sound like it's my vibe, but it could be super surprised. You never know. So let me know that in the comments down below. I think that's it for this video. Dun, 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 dun. It's already like immediately recognizable in my head, that beat. So that is basically it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And you can also let me know your thoughts on all of the topics that we discussed today in the comments below. Help my good old algorithm. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. You can too by joining my Patreon, which is linked in the description. As for me, I'm gonna get going, but I will see you guys next time. Bye. As the Pharasms.